Hello, Michael.
Hi, Jeanette. It's
Hi.
it's always so easy to get carried away speaking to you when we're not recording. Oh, yeah, just talking away here. And so, yes, I love being here, and thank you so much for being the co-host of this amazing soul food podcast.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much also
So
for being
our
my co-host.
whole oh, go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
no, 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 for being my co-host. My husband.
Yes. So by now, I would think everyone knows our purpose for recording this podcast is to uh, heal and transform people's ideas and concepts and their emotional state, their focus for their life, and really understand why we're here. I mean, what is the whole purpose of life, and what are we doing? Because we can get so sidetracked by so many things, right? The way we were raised. We're raised to, but okay, I'll speak for myself. Get a job,
Everyone.
get a good job, get an education, make a lot
Hmm.
of money.
Hmm.
I mean, you don't talk to the heart, you talk to, this is society's rules, you uh, work hard, make money, and, buy a nice house.
Yes, yes. And then you're done.
Right. Before you know it, boom, life's over. What did I do?
I had a house, which I didn't take with me.
Oh, right. That house is still sitting there and someone just sold it, put all the money in their pocket. So there's so much more to life, isn't there?
Mhm. Oh,
I
yes.
think so.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's so much to unlearn and so much to learn about who you are and that which you are not.
Right, right. So, like, what's a few things that we are not? And then we'll get into what we are.
Yes, we are not our mind. We are not
Right,
what our mind is talking in the thoughts we are having about ourselves. And we are not that someone else can say about ourselves. We are not that we are not one size fits all. I mean, everyone has their own world, everyone has their own shoes, everyone is who they are, no? So the one size fits all, that's not us. There might be certain shades of it, but what we are being told that we are in general, I don't think so. We are love, we are uniqueness, and we are co-creation. But yes, we are not one size fits all. Yeah,
so when you say we're not one size fits all, what does that mean to you exactly?
it means
That mean
that humans are like this, women are like this. I don't know, labelings,
yes,
which we are not.
I so agree. In fact, oh, this is a very passionate area we're entering here with me. It's like, okay, I believe here in the US, okay,
Hmm.
we have put labels on children
Hmm.
who we believe, don't function within a normal box,
Yes.
okay? So we put labels all over them and with the entire purpose of identifying some issue, societal issue.
Hmm.
Society believes it's an issue. I don't.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. Society believes it's an issue, but the purpose then is so that you can get insurance coverage when you go see the doctor to work on your issue. Because
Hmm.
if you don't label it, we can't give you anything. Okay.
Hmm.
So But I think the deeper problem is there's so many. I mean, look, I knew tomboys when I was a kid, uh,
I was
ladies
one.
who like to hang with the
I
guys.
was one.
Okay, what? Right. And today you would be labeled as
Something
many
else.
different things that
Mm-hmm.
are really not true. You, I watch those tomboys evolve
Mm-hmm.
into amazing women.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But today, you would be labeled in some kind of way where you would be self-conscious of
Yes.
just being who you are.
Yes.
All right. And that was part of your growth, part of
Mm-hmm.
your evolving in this world.
Yes.
So I think labels can be very damaging
Mm-hmm.
because when a child hears that he has something abnormal, and every time I use that word abnormal, it's really hilarious. Have you ever seen the movie Young Frankenstein? It was a Mel Brooks movie. It was hilarious. Okay, it's old. But
Yeah.
anyway, Mel Brooks, really funny, right?
Yeah.
It has Marty Feldman in it. I mean, you're talking about a movie from the 70s, I think, or maybe
Mm-hmm.
late 70s, maybe in the 80s. Marty Feldman was this very weird actor. He had this very weird look. And he was Dr. Frankenstein's assistant.
Uh-huh. I see that. I think I saw that. Yeah.
It's just hilarious. So he goes to get the brain for the monster.
Mm-hmm.
He go, Marty Feldman is, the scientist says, okay, now go get this brain. And here's, I want Hans Delbruck's brain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Marty Feldman goes into this thing in the middle of the night, this deposit brain depository, and he picks out a brain. And when he picks up Hans Delbruck's brain,
Mm-hmm.
and some lightning, strikes. I mean, there's a storm going on, and he drops it, and it
Ah,
goes into a million pieces. So then he picks the brain next to it, and it was abnormal.
yeah.
And he takes that brain and he brings it back to the scientist. And so the scientist, Dr. Frankenstein, goes through all this thing to get the monster back alive. And the monster is like attacking this, Dr. Frankenstein. So they finally get the monster calmed down. Everybody gets together, they shoot him up with something to get him to calm down. And Dr. Frankenstein asks Marty Feldman, where did you get this brain? Can you tell me something about it? What was the name or whatever? And Marty says, Abby. Yeah, it
Abby.
was Abby something. And Abby, really? Abby, yes. I mean, because the scientist almost got
Yeah.
strangled by the monster. Abby? Okay, tell me what, and the rest, it was Abby normal. It was just hilarious, okay? It's just me. So he put an abnormal brain into this big, huge Frankenstein. All right. So every time I talk about things being abnormal, my mind always goes back to Abby normal
That's nice.
and into the story. All right. But when we label people, they think they have some abnormal quality,
Mm-hmm.
um, which actually enhances the mind's ability. The mind believes it even more readily. Okay. The mind latches onto this and they struggled more deeply with it. Okay. Rather than, I believe the entire, our system, rather than supporting someone to, get through whatever issue they have, or if it even is an issue, everyone has their talents and gifts in different areas, right? So when you start labeling people, I think you're doing them a disservice. That's just my idea. Okay, that's how I see it.
Mm.
Because if
Me
I
too.
believe, just like going through trauma as a child,
Mm-hmm.
your mind latches on to, wow, this man really loved me. Did I really do something wrong? And you're just having fun with friends, and there's this explosive behavior happening, and you're getting yourself in trouble, and you can't figure out why. So the mind latches onto something. Okay, so I'm trying to say this very lightly. I think
Yeah.
labels are really not good for people.
No, not good for anyone. Labels are very bad. It's a label is comparison. The mind goes and compares yourself to the label, and that's why the one size fits all doesn't work. Because
Right.
I was a tomboy until I was 15 years old. With 15 years old, I was with the guys
Yeah.
climbing trees and biking and
Yeah.
with my long hair and everything. But I loved that.
Yeah.
I was a boy in that
You were
sense.
right. You were more active, and and I think it's great.
Yeah, yes, and it's who I am today. It's because of that.
That well, think of this. There's various varying degrees of if I mean I've never been a woman, so maybe in a past life, I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, there's women who like to read. There's women who like to
Hmm.
play with dolls. There's women who, want to play house. There's women who
Hmm.
want to go out and climb trees.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and play with cars. I love the
right,
cars. And I played with
right.
my little brother with the cars. I didn't play with girls and dolls with my sister who is 11 months older than me. I went and played with my brother 6 years younger.
Right.
I love
Good.
the cars.
Right.
So,
Right. So it's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, and there's various levels of, manhood. I mean,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
men that enjoy all kinds of things, and some women mechanics are very good. Some women
Hmm.
pilots are very, I mean,
Yes,
these are all things that were never even accepted a long time
yes,
ago, right? So,
yes, yes, sir.
but
And
I think it's the same when you start labeling people, you're passing judgment
yes.
on someone, and they're just evolving through life, and their behavior could change, you know, drastically between, 5 or 10 years old and 25
Hmm.
or
Hmm.
35,
Hmm.
55,
Yes,
whatever.
yes, yes,
Okay. I
yes,
mean, they could evolve to a totally different person.
yes,
So
yes.
labeling them kind of keeps them stuck in this, ooh, I have this, I have that. What are you saying? I mean, so right away the mind's identifying with that. We already have enough that the mind identifies
Hmm.
with that is
Hmm.
not helpful.
Yes.
When really we're here, an amazing divine, spiritual, divine light
Hmm.
being
Hmm.
having this experience in the physical to evolve. That's
Yes,
that's really it. So what your soul has chosen to evolve through is beautiful and perfect.
yes. Whatever it
I
is.
mean, is it, does that sound judgmental?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
To me, it's beautiful. All right. All right. So, but this is the mind is really affecting our life outcomes because of all the thinking and the programming and the conditioning and the labels and all these things, right?
Yes.
So I mean, one of the things when I start a speech, I believe in being very direct. Okay, it's okay if I share this.
Yes, why not? I
You
love
want
it.
to hear it? Okay.
Yes.
So I
Go
like to
ahead.
be direct because it's
Hmm.
going to wake up your mind.
Yes.
Going to shift something in your perspective. And
Yes.
your perspective is everything.
Hmm.
It's so beautiful.
Hmm.
Just knowing that because of where I've come from, this almost brings tears to my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
because the perspective that you have is creating your experiences,
Yes, your life. Yeah.
okay, and how you handle those experiences. how you perceive is big. So one of the first things I will say, and there's four major steps that I love to work on in any speech I give. The first one, when I open a speech, I could introduce, but one of the very first points is you want exactly what you have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Exactly where your life is today, you want that.
Yes, you are creating
Whether
it.
you acknowledge that, whether you, I mean, then we've talked about victimhood and all these different things. I mean, a lot of people think that their life is being controlled, things are coming at them that, don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it's hard to take responsibility for them.
Yeah.
But you have to really understand unconsciously, even if it's not in your conscious awareness yet, you want exactly what you have. You're experiencing exactly what you want right now in this 3D world. But the mind is tricky. The mind will hide these things from you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It will go off on all kinds of tangents, but the main point is you want exactly what you have.
Yes.
So,
Yes. You are creating that for sure.
yeah,
Well, for you to see, open your perception in whatever you are not seeing.
yeah. I was stuck for so many years feeling as though, well, my younger years, right? And it wasn't when I was really young. I was just going through life having a good time. I couldn't understand why these things kept happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I could have taken the road of victimhood, which I did for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like, why are these, I didn't do anything. Why is this happening? Well,
Yeah.
it probably has to do with a past life. It probably has to do with a past life and my relationship with my father.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And we're repeating something, and I need to learn what was the whole reason for it all. I needed to learn to stand up for myself. I'm sorry. You can't treat me that way. And that's you projecting your stuff onto
Yes.
me, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
And to use my voice, which is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm learning to do in this life, use my voice, not to be confrontational, but to call out ugliness, to
Mm-hmm.
call out things that are not just.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And that's my purpose. When I learned that, when I understood that, it like changed everything. It
Mm-hmm.
changed my whole life.
Yes.
No longer was I like, why do these things keep happening? And you're looking around the corner, what's going to happen next? After all those things in my childhood, it's like that's how I went through life until I realized, wow, my purpose is to uh, call this out, step up, stand up, be confident, know who I really am, and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
tell the world that everyone can do this.
Yes.
There's always a purpose to everything happening in your life. So
Yes. Yes.
it
With you.
it's the divine perspective, right?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. Yes, I've gone through that also, the value myself part. Until I didn't understand it, things kept happening, or I wasn't able to create what I wanted to create, it was for me to create. So
Yeah.
once you understand you are worth
Yes.
and you have the power within for you, for you to create, everything changes. Yes.
Yes.
And that then the power you have it when you value yourself, when you see and you can stand up for yourself. Yes. If you're being pushed down all the time, you're accepting what you're being pushed down for. Yes.
Well, and yes, I agree. And I do believe that the people who have a spiritual mission, a big mission in life, there's a lot of people who want to keep you quiet.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. because you're going to bring to this world wisdom that people don't readily have.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
And there's again, they want to keep you quiet because of the fear they have
sure.
to for, that you are showing them a part that they have and they don't want to see, no? It's this fear. So they push you down for them to stay up in their mind, in their ego, and not in what they know, and they are weak in their mind.
Well, absolutely. Absolutely. That's right. Their mind believes something and unconsciously they're trying to uh, keep themselves pumped up because they don't feel that they feel less than. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all mind stuff, of course. Something in their childhood had them believe that, you know, they're not good enough or
Yeah,
whatever it is, right?
yeah.
So they're trying to keep you in place where they have some control, or, well, there's some of us we stand up in front of somebody and automatically they trigger. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
man,
They say, well, okay.
who is this person? And I've dealt with that all
Mm-hmm.
my life. Just showing up in a room.
Mm.
Some people, I mean, they react right away, and I haven't said a word. It's
Yes.
it really is. It's just so when you start really understanding that how amazing life is, it's just wow.
And that you are the creator of your life.
Yes. And if you don't like the word create, think
Mm.
molding and shaping and think how you're shifting your perception, your perspective, right? I mean, uh, yes, I believe we're creating our world.
Mm.
A lot of people kind of stumble over that because there's some things that are happening in their life when you're younger and these things happen. And this is why people have a hard time getting over this.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you're a total victim. Have I
Yeah.
ever done anything to that person? No, not that I know of.
Mm-hmm.
But we have history.
We
There's
have
history.
history,
There's
yeah.
past lives. There's things that we've gone through. And I even had that confirmed,
And
right?
patterns.
Right. Sure. Sure. So, um, the best thing you can do is stop viewing yourself as a victim ever.
Yes. Step
Just
outside of
take a
it. Mm.
different perspective. Take
Yeah.
the divine perspective, you know,
Mm.
and whatever you're experiencing, you want what you have.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I mean, your mind has an agenda, an underlying motivation. I mean, I could go into all kinds of things about this. I mean, I want to keep it light, right? But your mind has an agenda. Look, when I would get in trouble and these things would happen, and I'm just a little boy, and I'm looking around, and finally it would end or whatever was over, right? My mom would come over and console me, right? Give
Mm-hmm.
me a hug,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get love.
Love. Yeah, love that
You
you.
would get love. From
Yes.
this, you would get love. All right. So unconsciously, I seek the pain so I get the love.
Mm-hmm.
It's your mind is so silly. But see, it's when you become aware of all this, it poof, bursts open a million doors.
Yes. And you know it.
Yep,
Mm.
absolutely. So, I really hope this is helpful for people out there because this could apply in many different areas of your life. It doesn't have to be traumatic.
Yes, and if someone is in it, like you were saying, it sounds very simple and yeah, but just think of changing the wording, no? Of not seeing yourself as a center of things that are happening to you, but
Right.
really also understanding that, well, moving the perspective or the perception from where you're standing towards someone else looking at you. No?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, even if it's you taking a
Mm-hmm.
outside perspective of yourself,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, what's the real purpose of this? What
Mm-hmm.
am I learning from
Mm-hmm.
this?
Mm-hmm.
Who is this teaching me to become?
Yes. And what am I thinking in this? Shall I think something differently? I can choose to think something different and change my mindset with that.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Um, it's so freeing. It
Mm-hmm.
is. It's just so freeing.
Mm-hmm.
When you know that what you really are is all love.
Yes.
Everything other than love is all coming from up here.
Yeah.
Something you learned, something you think you learned, something you attach to, something that you believe was truth from an experience you had.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And it's so freeing because you can control your thoughts.
When you can be at peace and watch your thinking,
Mm-hmm.
watch your mind, wow,
Mm-hmm. That's liberating.
everything shifts.
Yes.
I mean, and you start taking this perspective of what a powerful, amazing being you are.
Mm-hmm.
You can call in huge amounts of love right here in your world. There can be love everywhere you go. Walking down the street, filling up your gas tank,
Yeah,
going to
yes.
the grocery store. Love, 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 love is everywhere. That's it. That's it. It's that simple, right?
Yes, it's working with an open
It's
heart.
right. So all the rest, that's what's real.
Mm-hmm.
The rest is all made up
Yes.
by your thinking, by your mind.
Yes. I have I recently had a guest in the Leadership Circle podcast, Victor Acquista. It's very nice. And he was saying, I sometimes in the car
Yeah.
and I see someone and say, I love you. I see another one and say, I love you. And then I go like that and all my life changes just because
Yes.
I know they are the same as I am, so I love them. And I tell them,
Right.
I love you. They don't hear me, but I am telling it to them.
They feel you.
Yeah, and then I feel that and everything changes because there's another type of energy that we are emanating, we are radiating when we are in this place of love.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. I mean, the more that you can stay in that space and send that love out. I mean, there's times I meditate and I do this.
Yeah.
I will send love to the whole neighborhood, and then it's the like the whole northern state, and then it's
Mm-hmm.
the whole Midwest, and then it's the whole country, and
Mm-hmm.
just love's going everywhere. And I mean, you know what kind of day you're creating for yourself?
Yes.
I mean,
Amazing.
it's really who you are. And the more that you can raise that consciousness to that level, I mean,
Anything
it's
can
really
happen.
funny. It's weird now because I will see
Yeah.
someone on the street. I'll see someone on the street or somewhere, and I just focus on them,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, they look like nice, and all of a sudden they're turning around and they're looking at me.
Yes. You know?
I mean, your power increases. It's
Yes. And you
when you
feel it
have when you have a what's the word I want to use? A clear heart? No, pure.
pure, pure heart.
When you have a pure heart. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They can feel it. Yes, they get it. Everyone gets it. It just reminds me one day I was exiting the gym, the pool, and
Yeah.
crossed someone and was smiling, and I said, "Good morning," and this person said, I was like shocked right at me and said, "Do I know you?" And I said, "No, you don't know me, but I'm just saying, you're being polite, I'm being me." So yes, and he was, okay, 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 thank you. Because
And
they're
it's
not
so
used to
different.
that. It's so
It's so
completely
different.
changes.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Good for
Yeah,
you. Good for you.
yeah, yeah.
And the more we practice that, the more we change everything, right?
Yes, the more you shine, the more you impact.
Yeah. And I'll be the first one to also admit that, when I spend too much time alone
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and a few hiccups happen,
Mm-hmm.
it's very easy to go down the old road. So, as we have said before, it's time to switch it up, get out of your seat, go for a walk,
Yeah,
go for a run, go swimming,
yeah. Do a
call
change,
a friend,
no? Do a change that makes you get out of your mind, of your
right?
thoughts, no?
Yeah. Um,
Act, act.
and and the worst thing you can do is stay in it and
Mm,
start judging yourself.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's another old childhood thing of mine, right? You would start to doubt who you are.
Mm-hmm.
Why is this happening? Boy, I must be really doing something wrong, and you start to judge yourself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oof, yeah.
And judging yourself is those thoughts that you are creating that then are creating your world around you.
Ugh.
Mm. So nice.
When you say hello to somebody on the street, they're like, "Who are you?"
Who are you? I'm saying hello almost every time, but it was this one. It was funny. It was funny because I'm sorry. Do I know you from the gym or something? No, no,
Yes,
no. I'm just saying hi. Okay. You're being polite, and so okay, thank you. No,
very
but it
nice.
was like, um, confused.
Mhm. And I've noticed that different parts of the country,
Hmm.
people are different and they accept it differently, right?
Yes.
When you say hello or whatever.
Yes.
Um, but I also know the more that you are loving, the more that you're happy, the more you
Hmm.
tend to run into people who will accept, you know,
Hmm. Yes.
your offer of joy, happiness, love, whatever it is, right?
Hmm.
Hello,
Yes.
have a great day.
Again what you were saying. It's you're creating your world around you. So
Yeah.
as you, the more you are, the more you see, the more people around you accept this because you are creating them around you.
So, one of my favorite things to do when something happens
Hmm.
that's really good in my life. Wow, look what I just did. Give yourself
Mm.
a pat on the back.
Yes, celebration.
Wow, look what I just did. Woo! It's a good thing.
Yes, it's very
It's a good,
important. Very important.
it is. It really is. So,
Well,
another wonderful talk.
hmm thank
Mhm.
you so much, Michael, and thanks so much to our listeners for being here.
Yes. Yes, I still would love to hear some questions. I would, like,
Comments.
what are their major questions about life? About, maybe they're having a challenge. Maybe submit it anonymously if you want to, right?
Mhm.
I'd love to hear some things that we can address, right?
Yes, yes,
Like
that
a
would be
challenge
nice.
that we can address. So, so we start interacting. I
Mm-hmm.
love to do that. I love it. I love coaching people. I love speaking to people. I love waking them up.
Mm-hmm.
It was,
Michael,
yeah,
you
go ahead.
know, maybe we would be in to do it in live, live through LinkedIn, live through YouTube one day,
Sure.
and people can ask questions. It's not that we are going to check the comments at the moment because it's very distracting, but it's really interacting, and then we can answer the questions. That would be very nice.
Oh, it would. It would.
Mm-hmm.
So to do a live on LinkedIn, I mean, do you have to use
Mm-hmm.
Zoom or you can use anything you want?
I think StreamYard, we have to try it out. But
Okay.
yes, I've done it
Yeah, I think
already
it
via
was.
LinkedIn and YouTube at the same time.
Okay. Okay, good.
So people can already they can register in LinkedIn, for instance, register. They already would have the link, and then they join, and they can comment while we are talking. And in addition, another beautiful thing is that we are creating a LinkedIn page for the Soul Food Podcast.
Right.
So it's there we can put the event and what's coming up, and people can comment there.
So who's creating the LinkedIn page for the Soul Food Podcast?
Me,
Did you already start?
yes, and it's
Oh,
for
you
you.
did.
Yeah, it's for you to join, and from there we are co-creating.
Right,
It
right.
has to be
Okay.
created, yeah, and then
Okay.
you join, and then you're managing it with me.
Okay. Absolutely. I'm 100% in.
And for people also to know that, and to look into for I think future. Let's see when, but future live events in YouTube and in LinkedIn.
Sure. I
Yes.
think live is good.
Mm-hmm.
Live is good.
Yes.
Right now we've been doing nothing but recordings.
Yeah.
And yes, I'm so happy for all the people that engage with
Oh
us.
yes. Oh yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Very happy for the ones that are following and liking our Soul Food podcast. And really, this is made from the heart, for the hearts, in service to you guys. So, yeah, thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you for co-creating with me, Jeanette.
Always.
And my message to all the people out there is, I mean, to everyone I mean, my message to everyone is that everything can change.
Mm-hmm.
Everything can change. Wherever you are today, it just takes a knowing. It just takes a different perspective and some new knowledge, and
Mm-hmm.
everything can change.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Michael, for that. Thank you so much.
Yep. Thank you, Jeanette.